Yo, what is good, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Z. Hey, man, I hope everybody's having a great day and a great start to y'all week. Look, man, um, I had something totally different I want to talk about today, but as I'm driving home, um, I was watching this video and it changed some things. But hopefully, I'm gonna try to tie it into what I originally wanted to discuss. Excuse me. So I was watching this vid, right, and this guy was talking about how of having high probability outcomes, right? And he was saying how like we always are, trying to swing big, what I'm saying, we all how we want to be rapper, ball player, actor, actress, what I'm saying? um, something along those lines, right? And he was saying how if we if we go for things that are more obtainable, then we'll have a higher probability of um succeeding in life. Um, and it made total sense to me, and like how I interpret it, interpret interpret that. Excuse me, I cannot talk. Excuse me, but how I view that, right, is I'm not trying to scare anybody. You feel me? If that if you want to be you know rapper, actress, ball player, athlete, whatever that is, you know go for it. You feel me? We for the most part only get one life, so it's like, live it up. You know what I mean? Do something that you thoroughly enjoy. That get you up every morning, even on your worst day. You feel me? Like go for that. You know what I mean? Um, but at the same time, I would also say, you know, let's 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 pick out some goals that we feel that are obtainable to us. You know what I'm saying? That we feel are realistic in a way. You know what I mean? And again, not trying to scare nobody. Ain't trying to scare nobody. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also while we're trying to go for these things we want to do in life. Let's not try to swing so big. You know what I mean? Because like little do we know, like when we try to make that one hit, you know what I'm saying? Create that one sound bite, you know, say that one joke that goes viral, make this one vid that goes viral. We're putting this, we're applying this pressure on ourselves that we didn't even know is there, and we're thinking that maybe someone else put it on us when it's actually we're the ones that put the pressure on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We put the weight of the world on our own shoulders unintentionally, So like try to chomp at the bit, you feel me? Try to, not swing so big, you know, like a boxer. Maybe not come out in the first round and try to knock a nigga out. You feel me? Or like in football, the first play of the game shouldn't be of it. The first play of you shouldn't be coming out the first play of every football game and trying to do a go route bomb to the end zone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or try to go for the big play every time you step on the field. Like every possession, it's going for the big play. Like it's okay with throwing a check down to your running back. You know what I'm saying? Or throwing the screen, or running the ball, or like in basketball, you don't have to come down the court every time, every possession and chuck up 43s. Maybe set up a play, pick and roll. You know, get you big in an advantage, little man on them, barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? Easy bucket. You know what I mean? Like don't always go for the tough buckets. You feel me? Like don't always try to swing big at your goals. You know what I'm saying? Set some attainable, realistic goals that can propel you, that can get you to your ultimate goal. If that makes sense. Feel me? Let me know what you thought about that. in the comments. Okay. So my original point or thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm pretty sure I can tie this into what I just talked about. It was this YouTuber, this influencer, streamer, right? Um, he was he was on his stream, and he brought this MILF, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really see the whole thing. It was a clip. Um, and I don't know if she does, you know, content, like that. If you know, you know. Um, and um, he had the older lady on stream, and he's in his early to mid 20s, right? And um, he's got her on the stream, and he's known for making vids and content with girls and stuff like that. If you know, you know. And it was a clip that went viral of him, I guess, of her um giving him head, right? Whichever one it is. I just gave out my experience, my my sexual experience. Anyways, so that happened, and it had got me thinking, like, you know, there are people in this world that are just willing to do anything and everything, you know what I'm saying, for content, clout, things like that. And if I'm labeling him in any way to what I just said, then hey, fuck it. Oh well. It's just, like, what are we doing? Like, when I saw that, I was like, what are we doing? Like it just, like, I was stunned. Like, I didn't know what to say, because it's like stuff like that. Like, he could have got banned off the platform that he streams on, like, because that's like TOS, terms of service. Again, if you know, you know, right? And you know, and in my eyes, in my opinion, the nigga was promoting porn. Now, he didn't show, his his penis or anything. He didn't show his dick or anything. Um, but I mean, if you watch the clip, it was clear as day. Like, her head is down. He had his cameraman, his boy, kind of like blocking his private area, and he's leaning into the camera, like looking into the camera, and you can just tell, like, what the fuck else is she doing down there? Like, what is she, like? What, he got ketchup on his shit or something? Like, he got a stain or something down there? Like, come on. If you know, you know. So, like, and like I said, my thing was, it's it's a platform that has kids. You know what I mean? Kids watch your stuff. Kids watch your content. Whether you make it for them or not is totally different. But the fact that you know that your content is what the fact that kids watch your content, and you know that, and you did that, it was like you wasn't thinking, you wasn't the thought, it wasn't there. Common sense was not common. You feel me? Now, he didn't get banned, so I guess that's a good thing for him. You feel me? But it was just like, you really got, like, really, you gotta really think about that. You know what I mean? At least I would, because it's like, and of course, because I wouldn't do no shit like that. You feel me? That's just not who I am. That's just not me. That to me, like, that's like that's like compromising my morals and standards, and shit like that. Like, I just, nah, you know what I'm saying? I just, nah, I couldn't put a camera in my face and have that happen. I'm sorry, that's just not me, And I'm not trying to, like, cast no anything on him, not trying to cast him out to be like no bad person, no bad individual. It's just, you can't do that. Like, it's one thing to just make the content with the girls and the females. That's one thing, but to literally have that lady do that, knowing that kids watch you, like it comes to a point where it's like you really, you know what I'm saying? And it's like people got to be, you got to have people in your in your circle that can can come to you and say like, you sure you want to do that? Like you like in your heart of hearts, you really like you you want to do what? Like you think that's a good idea, bro? Like, oh, okay, I guess. Like we need people like that. We need people in our lives to hold us accountable and be like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should take that idea and just scrap that and just toss that away. Like burn that whole idea. Burn that idea. Toss that shit. Nah. Put that. Come up with something else. You know. And so I don't think we have a lot of that these days. You know what I'm saying? Not people don't want to have that type of dialogue. I guess what I'm saying. That's something I'm trying to get better at too. But like I said, something like that you really need to like, because again, you're well known. You know what I mean. You have got a lot of subscribers. You got a lot of following, and it's like you willing to throw all that away just because for a moment. Like I think we try too hard to be viral. Come up with have this clip. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, like where's the authenticity? Like where's the not even authenticity? Like where was the common sense at? Because it clearly wasn't there. And like again, I'm not trying to bash him or anything. I just like we really gotta think about that because again, I thought he was promoting porn in my opinion. Like I mean on camera, she like what else are we doing? What else is that? You know, it's porn. It's just free. It just one on one of the sites. So it's like you know, and again, back to the original point. If I can just tie this together, stay with me. Stay with me with this. You don't always have to. You don't have to create. You can create content in so many other ways. You can be, you know, you don't have to do certain things just so you can get to a certain level. Like I feel like when you try to do something that you feel like that's not part of who you are, and part of that too is knowing who you are. Like when you know like who you are in your core and you you kind of have you set boundaries for yourself. Like I said, I brought up having certain morals and standards and stuff like that. Like that's a real thing. Like there's certain things that like you will not do just so you can be famous and have the clout, and what I'm saying, you can make money. You feel me? Like don't just don't just be doing anything just so you can get paid, or what I'm saying, just so you can be known and relevant. Like you got to be real careful when you got to be, I mean real careful when you start doing certain things, and trying to obtain certain things. You got to be real careful with what are you willing to compromise in the what I mean, in the process. And I don't know. It seems like these days, and maybe I'm wrong, it seems like a lot of people are more willing to just do anything and everything, just to get paid. And let me not say I can't blame them, but listen, it is hard out here. I mean, shit. I uh, hell, damn near the whole world will probably tell you it's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the poster child. I think y'all watching this would know way better than I do that it is hard out here. But at the same time, you just doing what the fuck ever just to get paid, and be known, and have this following. I don't know, cause like that's what sticks with you, and like you're gonna be known for that. So it's like once you try to go away from that, then now it's like, oh, what happened to this and that and the shit. That's a different beast. And it's like, are you ready for that? Are you willing to like? Are you like? Did you think about that? Like not. thought long and hard about it, but did you like really like take a second and really be like, okay, if I, like just take a brief moment, like not saying like have this long where just like you really think about like if I do this, I know this might be how I perceive, you know. So, like I said, it's okay to have, obtainable goals. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, you know, want to just stay out the way and, make create a great living for you and, your family and, your whoever's coming behind you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to, you know, live a decent life if you want to. Like not everybody wants to be famous, not everybody wants to do a certain thing. That's okay. It is listen, you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want. And I'm not talking about just, the certain things I talked about. Like you can man, I'm telling you, you know, don't settle. Don't settle at all. You know, you can do whatever you want. Um and two, you know, you don't have to compromise your morals, your standards, whatever you believe in, you know, just so you can, come up easy, you know. Ain't no wrong with coming up the hard way, or ain't no wrong with staying down for however long you need to, and then when it's time to come up, when it's time to rise and bloom, shit, it's your time. You know, don't rush the process. Don't don't rush it. When it's your time, it's your time. It's gonna come. It's gonna come when it needs to be. It's gonna just flow with it. It's gonna happen when it needs to happen. And so just let it be. And with that, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Let me know what y'all think about let me know what y'all thought about the video. Let me know what y'all thought about what I talked about, man. I love y'all, man. I enjoyed doing this. Like I said, I had a whole different video today, but hey, it worked out. It worked out. Like I said, I enjoy doing this. So, like I said, let me know what y'all think about, you know, the vid. Let me know what y'all think about just the vids in general. Where I can be better at. And I love y'all. Be safe, be blessed, be positive, man. And I'm catch y'all on the next one. Peace.